Hey guys, welcome back to Andyland. It's your girl Andy. It is day 3 of our Valentine's Day countdown, and I'm coming to you with this epic graphic winged red liner. If you missed any of the other videos in my Valentine's Day countdown series, I'll leave the link to the playlist up in the corner. If you would like to see how I get this look, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Head to my Instagram to check out the videos, mini tutorials, and all that good stuff, and keep watching. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Alright, first we're gonna prep our brows with the NYX Brow Glue. We do this in every video. Y'all know my problems with the brows. We gotta get the brow hairs in place. So this product basically helps to mold my brow hairs to where they need to be. The only other product I really use would be the Fenty Wax Brow MVP. Game changer. I'm going to use the Milk Hydrate Primer to prime my face. Favorite primer, hands down, 100% recommend. And that's the tea on that. This is the channel where you will use setting sprays. I'm gonna spray my face with the Benefit Cosmetics Professional Super Setter. It's really fine mist. It feels super good on the skin. And then I'm going to take the Mercier Deep Powder and set around my mouth and nose. I do this to help with the longevity of my makeup. I do have oily skin and I really get super oily in these areas. Setting my face with a spray and with the powder really help to protect my makeup. This Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil has changed my entire life. This is in the shade Dark Brown. I got it from the beauty supply store. Honestly, my brows look perfect every single time I've used it. It's really easy to use to fill in my brows. It's not super messy, and my brows come out A1 every single time. Like, and it only cost me like what, $3? I love that for me. No, but for real, look at those brows. They're not even cleaned up yet. Like, for real. I'm going to clean up my brows with the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the shade C13. Literally only clean the underside of my brows and then buff them in with a brush to make sure that the brows don't have like a halo effect. I've never liked that, like, ever. Alright, so here's me being goofy. There's like 3 of these little clips in this video. I apologize, but I felt it'd be cute for y'all to see my little personality a little bit. For foundation, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 480C. Absolutely love this foundation. It's probably my new fave. I will try not to make every video in this series an ABH foundation video, but I mean, it's definitely that girl, and it's proved to be that girl. I'm obsessed with how it looks, how it lasts, the whole 9 yards. I love using body blenders. You guys know after I use a brush, I always blend out with a sponge. This body blender is from Sonia Kashuk. I love it because it's big, bouncy, and it has a really tiny pointed end, which is great for getting into under your eyes and putting on powder. Now that my foundation's evenly blended, I'm going to hit my face and spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Put a nice even layer in and then blend it out using my foundation brush. To conceal, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 410, taking that to all the usual spots underneath my eye, around my mouth. This just gives me some extra added coverage before I go in with my highlight and contour. Blending that in with the brush, making sure to pat away. Underneath my eyes, I always start on the outer edges and then work my way towards the inner corner. I just feel like it gives me the most flawless finish. To highlight today, I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Cookie. This is a kind of a really light shade, and I kind of wanted my under eyes to be bright to help make my eyes pop. Since I wasn't doing any severe shadow, it was really just the liner. To contour, I'm using the Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Katsina. Literally always use this stuff. I just love the way it blends out. It's so beautiful. So, I mean, if it's not broke, why fix it? So, give myself that little button on the nose to help give my nose some dimension and chisel that face. And here we go. Like, yeah, you see it. You see the skin's about the skin. You just know it is. And I'm gonna buff in this contour using my e.l.f. brush and just pat. If you learn nothing from me, pat away, blend away, and spray your face. That's like my 3 big rules. Alright, so I got this new brush from Morphe to blend out my nose contour, and it was actually, I just didn't like it. I didn't, and I feel like it took me way longer to blend out my nose contour than usual. It got the job done eventually, but it was like, I'm used to a little bit more of a fluffier brush, and this was so like dense that it took me a while to blend it out where I wasn't looking cray. But I mean, somebody might like it, so you can get this brush from Morphe. To blend out my highlight, I'm using the Sonia Kashuk sponge. You see how that point just gets right into the corner of your eye? Like, no muss, no fuss. So this is another reason why I love this sponge. And I also like it because as I'm blending out my concealer, I don't have to pick up different tools. I can use the point to blend out the concealer, and then the butt of the sponge, or like the round body part of the sponge, to help make sure that the concealer hasn't gone haywire, and to clean it up if need be. So I mean, the skin was skinning, and I think it's this foundation. It's definitely been a flawless every single time I've used it. So kudos to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I took my foundation brush to the edges, especially on my nose, because like I said, I wasn't happy with how I had blended out, and I wanted to make sure it was nice and even. So going over all the edges where the concealer meets the contour before I go in to set with powder. To set today, we are using the Fenty Beauty banana powder. I took this in with a brush, went straight underneath the eyes. I actually accidentally used the wrong brush. I prefer to use a little bit of a fluffier brush when putting on my setting powders. So this brush was a little too dense, and I thought it was another brush, but it worked. It got the job done. So my face was set, it was sitting, and look at everything just coming together so nicely. Look at that. Look at that. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep 56. Taking a fluffy brush and just trying to make sure that my highlight contour and places where there weren't any highlight and contour all blended in evenly, and dust away some of the extra powder I had on my face because I used the wrong brush. So everything ended up looking really nice and smooth afterward, and I was very, very, very pleased. To bake, I'm using the Mercier setting powder in honey, and taking my Sonia Kashuk sponge, I put the powder around my nose, underneath my eye, down the bridge of my nose, and around my mouth on my smile lines. Taking the Kylie bronzer in the shade Tawny Mommy, I'm going to bronze. So I'm going to bronze pretty much everywhere where I applied my contour. So around the perimeter of my face, on my cheekbones, and down the bridge of my nose with a smaller brush, and bringing that into my eyebrows to help it blend nicely. I decided not to go in with blush today, so I'm just going to dust away my bake by patting the powder and dusting the excess off. That helps give the most airbrush look. I'm going to spray my face with the Professional Super Setter and pat that product into the skin. Bring some life back. So I wasn't looking so ashy. Look at the skin just coming alive, you guys. It comes back alive. So don't be too scared if you're looking a little ashy after you baked or put powder on. Take your setting spray, spray your face, and zhuzh it back up, and you'll be okay. Now for the fun part, I'm taking Fenty Beauty's Stunna Lip Paint in Uncensored and an angled brush, and we're going to make this a liner. So I'm taking the edge of the brush and the product, and I'm starting at the end of my eye and making a triangle. Then I'm going to take the product and fill the triangle in. This is what I would do if I was even using like actual liner. I just couldn't find the shade of red that I wanted, or the product was sold out if I went to the store. So lip paint came in handy. So I'm just outlining the outer corner, making sure that it's nice and sharp, and oh my goodness, I was in love. Like, look how clean that is. Then for the inner corner, you're gonna basically make another triangle, this time pointing down towards your nose. Take your time, so 1, you don't poke yourself in the eye, and 2, you're not placing product wherever you don't want it. So I kind of wanted that whole fox eye-ish look, but with red liner. And I think I achieved that, guys. What do you think? Clearly I was happy. So then for lashes, I'm going to first coat my lashes with the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara and let that dry, so that way when I put my lashes on, my falsies on, my lashes are a little straighter. It just kind of helps with the process. I just don't. So yeah, putting lashes on, and now they're on. We cute. Look at the liner. So for lips, I'm taking the KKW lip pencil in nude 3 and using that to line my lips, Cupid's bow, and then I kind of wanted to quote unquote contour my lips a bit, so I kind of made an X underneath my Cupid's bow just to give me a little bit more of a pout. For gloss, I'm using the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat, the Hot Cherry. Yeah, I really love this gloss. It's a plumping gloss, so it does tingle a little bit, but I mean, I just felt like it just was the perfect gloss for this look. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara to my bottom lashes to help bring those babies out a little bit. I'm spraying my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm gonna let that air dry. Just, this look came together better than I imagined. I'm so happy, but I forgot highlight. I definitely forgot my highlight, so I went in with my Fenty Beauty highlighter in Me, Money, and Hustler Baby, and I didn't spray my face again after this because I had already kind of thought I was done, but I did pat down that product and baby was good to go. And that completes this look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the products I used will be listed in the description box below. I'm having so much fun doing this Valentine's Day countdown series and creating different looks that I feel like inspire different feelings of emotions during Valentine's Day. You know, some women are super happy and in love, some women are like going through it, and there's some women who just, you know, will cut you, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like this look was something super cool and super fun, super different. I was feeling it. I hope you guys are feeling it. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos I post, especially not in this Valentine's Day series. If you haven't watched any of the other videos in this series, be sure to check them out using the link up in the corner. And I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I will see you in my video tomorrow. Not the motorcycle being disrespectful. Bye.